And I just want to introduce myself. My name is Adam, and this is the beginning project that we had in the beginning of the semester. Just talking about how I came here from Suffolk Community College. My major went from economics to Stony Brook. How I liked the movie The Bronx Tale. Just about social media in general. Again, we discussed about the movie, not the movie, but the short film Look Up, talking about how we are constantly engaged in the doom scroll and just addicted to our phones, and we're losing out on real life interactions because we're always on our phones and consumed with what's going on. This is just the works cited down here. And it was just the introduction, nothing too crazy, but very informative about social media and everything else that we discussed. It's very relatable to other assignments that will discuss in this project, like we did before. Here is the second assignment that we did. This was about the evolution of technology. Obviously, now we have AI, and it's just super advanced. Anything that we need, we pretty much ask AI. When it comes to making a presentation, thinking about, oh, what am I going to say for this presentation? You know, even when you go to a job interview, people are going to be using AI, and this assignment just goes very in depth about the quality of AI, how it's becoming more advanced, the best ways to use AI, and how different countries are adopting AI compared to United States, and how you can use AI with your personal brand, just anything really. And it's just very useful and very important, honestly, to improve yourself. To implement AI with anything is very important, in my opinion. And this assignment just goes over that. This assignment, like the other assignments as well, was was pretty fun. This was probably, I guess you could say, the most fun assignment. It was about how we had to talk about ourselves and also interview anonymous students from either Stony Brook or other campuses. These two students, neither of them went to Stony Brook. They were just people that go to college, and one of them was mainly focused on school right now, and while the other person was also had a personal brand that I took a lot of things from because I think they were very good at promoting their personal brand, and I think it's very good for people who want to start their personal brand and their portfolio to look at other people who you kind of see them having success and try to copy them in a way and see if it helps you, because why not? It's free game. You're just taking their free advice pretty much. They're giving it to you. And I had to connect with the professors, and here is the proof of that. So I would say this was probably the most creative assignment in this whole semester. Unfortunately, I got an F, I believe, for this assignment, but obviously I don't agree with that. it was just because I had like limited access to it, so it was restricted. So I got an F, unfortunately. But I really loved doing this one. I think it was very colorful. It was very informative. Pretty much goes in depth about the addiction to the infinite scroll. I'm sure you are addicted. I am addicted. Your mother, your father, your grandmother, your grandfather, they're all addicted to the infinite scroll. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. We want to explain it. The explanation is evolutionary. It's going to impact the whole entire world. Less people are going to want to do stuff. We're going to become more lazy. Robots are going to take our jobs. And that's it. Everybody wants to go on their phone and scroll. So I think it's just a distraction, but it is what it is. It's the world we live in. I went into very detail about how we can come to some type of solution, which is just limiting obviously your screen time as much as possible. Try to go outside, do activities that doesn't involve going on your phone. I think that's the best, most important thing. Try to find time just with your family and just time for yourself. Just time away from the screens. Take a screen detox and try to better yourself because nobody's perfect. This is unfortunately where I started to decline in the class like very dramatically. This assignment it was graded a D. Um, Here there's a second part to it. Obviously, this is just the first page. Just goes over what I'm passionate about. Dedicated to school. My business is junk removal and car detailing, and I do HVAC on the side to support myself. Here, are just some pictures, and that is my logo for my business, which is my main focus. As you guys know, towards the end of the assignments, I kind of did worse and worse, I guess. So here's the resume. I already know my resume by heart. It's just pretty much a lot of HVAC jobs as of late that I've worked, but I've also still worked for myself currently. So I'm currently working for myself, but I have worked other odd jobs here and there, and now I go to school. The is another very big passions of mine. It's the business that I have, AGL Detailing. It is a power washing, detailing, and then also now drunk removal business. I'm also very family oriented. I value that a lot, and I think it's very important. The next part of this one is the academics. Um, some of my achievements in sports was in track and field, and also in wrestling. I have a lot of sports achievements. My work experience in HVAC, changing like water heaters and hot water boilers, and doing air conditioning is also very important to me. It is how I support myself. I think education is the most important. Obviously, that's why I'm here, and I want to expand my education because a lot of these companies, you can work for them, but it's not guaranteed, and a lot of people get laid off because they never went to school. So I don't want to have to experience that, and want to see where this career can take me. And of course, this is just to connect with me. This is my personal email address that I use. That is my LinkedIn that I'm going to continue to improve on. beyond this class. That is my Instagram that I'm going to continue to improve on beyond this class, beyond my Stony Brook career. And it was pretty much a very good semester. I appreciate everything that happened, and everything has happens for a reason.